I never thought I'd see this. Major game developers celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. Not just disagreeing with them, not ignoring him, but gleefully celebrating it. And it's not just random trolls on Facebook or Reddit or Blue Sky. It's people tied to big companies like Sucker Punch Production and Bethesda. For me, this is the moment the game industry has crossed a line I cannot ignore. And I want to talk about why this matters, not just for politics, but for gaming. And for all of us who love and support the industry. So I just mentioned Sucker Punch and Bethesda, who have game developers that were gleefully celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. And it's just insane to me how someone can even post that on social media or even make a video about that. And it's really telling to me that the company has not put any statement out there. It makes me think of two things. Number one, that they are dumb, or number two, that they are agreeing with that kind of statement. It's so easy for them to put a statement out there that they don't condone stuff like that, but they haven't done that yet. And I was so close to buying games that these companies created, like Ghost of Yotai and Doom Dark Ages. I was about to buy those games because I absolutely love the past games. But we vote for these companies with our wallet, with our voices, and I cannot in good conscience give money to companies that allow these type of behaviors to happen. And the reason why I'm talking about this because Charlie Kirk is a big influence on me. He is one of the main reasons why I went from the left to the right and just opened my eyes to a lot of different things. But most importantly, it's just his willingness to have open dialogue with anybody on campus. It's just open dialogue with everybody. And that's what set him apart from the other conservative, in my opinion. So it's just this idea of the game industry. Like, I already knew the industry leaned left. And so I know that they're already going to disagree with Charlie Kirk. But the idea of celebrating it, it's scary that people are doing this. And keep in mind, politics has been integrating slowly over the past years into the gaming industry. You could watch Game Developer Conference and see how these different political has been implemented into the gaming industry. And gaming, it just has been a huge part of my life. I played it since I was practically a little baby. It sucks to see the game industry go into this direction, and I cannot support it anymore. Real quick, like and subscribe if you are disappointed in the game industry as I am right now. So let's talk about the Sucker Punch developer that was celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. Now, luckily, the person did get fired, but it's really weird that they just have not made a statement about it. And I think the statement is important because, number one, it's a big deal that something like this happened. And number two, whether they like it or not, that person was working at that company and they say something terrible, and it does reflect on the company because that was an employee. So I'm wondering, why haven't they just put out a statement? Is there a reason for it? I think the statement from Sucker Punch will help so much to show the game industry, look, we do not condone these type of things. And let's talk about Bethesda, because they had a video referencing fascist, which is the word that the left keep using. Clearly, they were trying to make fun of us in that cat video. And so that was disrespectful. And of course, they deleted the video, but we already know what they posted. It stays on the internet. And they still have not released a statement about it. Why is it so hard to do this? Is there a reason behind it? Somebody tell me in the comment section, what is going on? And as I mentioned before, the game industry and the publication has been getting more into politics over and over again. And it's just so annoying to read and learn about. Let's talk about Reddit, for example. Reddit is a big place where a lot of gamers go to check out the news and see what other people are saying. And I want to point out Reddit and Blue Sky because if you've seen the type of stuff people are posting, they're all celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. And it's very scary when people could just publicly do that, okay? Someone that they disagree with. Keep in mind, if you try to say something positive about the opposing view, it's going to get shot down real fast. For example, there are so many different clips and sentences that people are pointing out that Charlie Kirk said without even getting the full context of it. They keep calling him a racist and a homophobe and all this other stuff. Why even have the full context of what he was talking about? And so this is where people get stuck in echo chambers and just listen to the same old people saying the same thing that reinforces their idea. And they just never go out there and look at stuff or research stuff that would challenge their own ideas. And this is why, I always encourage people around me, like my friends and family, to be open to learning about the other side, to understanding the other side. Stop getting stuck in this echo chamber. Like, even the algorithm itself from YouTube and Facebook, it purposely keeps you in the same type of algorithm. So if you're watching something bad about the other side, you're gonna be stuck in that algorithm. So this is why you have to manually and purposely be open-minded and research both sides. So Reddit and Blue Sky and whatever other websites in general, it just makes it too easy to be stuck in these echo chambers, and it never pushes people to think outside the box. This is why I do not let my kids use technology. I don't let them use it at all unless I'm right there and I know what they're watching. And you see this huge pushback from the public to getting people fired from their job when they say something crazy online. And that is a consequence of free speech. Like, people keep saying that free speech is bad or something like that. There's still consequences to free speech, okay? And you are a reflection of the company you work at. And I just don't think there's a separation between what someone personally versus the company, because those two are intertwined now. Like, you are a reflection of your company if you're going to say something publicly. That's just the way it is now. And so when you get fired for it, it just makes sense. And also, look, we support the industry by giving them our money, by giving them our time, by giving them our voices. And we cannot support companies that celebrate something like this, that gleefully celebrate. And they don't put out any statements. They don't say anything about it. They don't even condone it. And it's just like, what is your stance then? What are you trying to say? You can't just ignore it because you're already inside of it. So if you don't agree with what they are doing, do not give them your money. That is the best way. We cannot support these industries. I'm not going to buy Ghost of Yosai. I'm not going to buy Doom Dark Ages. And guys, I know the game industry in general is more left-leaning. All I can encourage for people to do, I don't want to force you to do anything. Just watch the full debates. Watch the other side sources and people. Watch it directly from them. Do not watch clips of people already on your side talking about the opposing view, because that's just going to further reinforce what you're already thinking. Be open and challenge your ideas by going to the other source. That was one of the main reasons why I changed my perspective, because I took it upon myself to research the other side and understand, why does half the country think this way? Why does half the country want to vote this way? It's just low level thinking if you're going to keep calling names to the other side. It just doesn't help. This is why open dialogue, which Charlie Kirk was always all about, is so important. If people actually know Charlie Kirk's view, he's actually kind of moderate compared to the other people on the right. And that's just the crazy part, because people keep saying extreme views about him. So look, the game industry, it needs to be better with this type of stuff, especially when it comes to politics. Politics have been heavily ingrained in the gaming industry now, and we need to voice our opinions, right? We need to voice it through our action, through our money, and through social media, whatever the case may be. I'm making this video because I just want to voice my frustration with the direction the gaming industry is going. And there's so many great games coming out soon too. So that's it for me. I just wanted to vent about the game industry and why I'm just so disappointed in some of the way they're handling it. If you want to go deeper into this, click on this video right here where I'll talk more about how I went from Democrat to conservative thanks to Charlie Kirk. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.